No, 8. I'm like, hold on, I just said 14.
What you guys have just tuned into is Ebro in the morning. You're a reverend, yes?
Yes, sir.
You grab the microphone, speak into the microphone here.
Good morning.
How you doing, sir?
All right, Ebro.
He loves Rosenberg.
Of course.
Because as you can see, standing next to him, and one of his bestie is a rabbi. So you're like not quite. You're Jewish, but you're, as you admit, a bad Jew.
No, I would say you trying to say I'm Jewish or Jewish?
No, I didn't want to go that far because you're Jewish. You know what I mean?
Yes, I wouldn't say I'm a bad Jew. I would say I'm a great, not that observant Jew.
Right.
I'm observant of J's.
So Reverend Phil here listens to you and he likes you.
Thank you.
I actually do. He has a great personality. He reminds me of me before I was saved. Actually.
Well, I'm gonna remind you that for a long time. I'm glad I can do a look into your old self.
Now, Reverend Phil, introduce us to the rabbi here, please.
Well, this is Rabbi Levi next to me. We're actually in conjunction with Patrick Blanc, who is doing a Unity March on Monday. And basically, well, let me just introduce myself correctly so you know who I am. My name is Reverend Phil Craig. I'm the National Action Network Queens Chapter President for Reverend Sharpton.
Very nice.
And, of course, with all the issues that are going on across the nation and even dealing in our own city, the one thing that we declare that we must see more of, and that's unity across the board. So Rabbi Levi here with his righteous warrior self, has teamed up. We have all teamed up together to make it known that it's not about just a community. It's about all of us together. It's not about a Southeast Queens or it's not about a Spanish Harlem, but it's about all different cultures, all different beliefs coming together as one people.
Now, Rabbi Levi, can you speak to exactly what's being planned next month? There's a big march going on during Black History Month.
Yes, basically what we are planning to do is on that march we want to send that energy to unite everyone, not only in New York and all over the world, and that's the first step to 1,000 steps ahead of us, that we think that we will succeed. No, we already succeeded, and the plan is to unite everyone from all over the world, all the religions, and the idea is to welcome God on this earth into our hearts. It starts with our families, to unite our families, and then unite all of us together, because that's the way we're able to succeed and accomplish unity on this planet Earth.
Now, Reverend Phil, what's the actual date that all of this is going down?
The actual date will be this Sunday.
Okay.
And I know it's Super Bowl Sunday, but the march will be at 2 p.m. So that they can come out and march. Will be beginning from Linden and Merrick Boulevard, going to Jamaica Avenue.
And the reason you're saying 2 p.m. is because basically that's code for it will be done by the time.
Amen.
Everyone will be all right by kickoff's not until 6:20.
Right.
You'll be straight.
Right. So let's not get that confused for all you football heads out there.
Right.
You can get your walk on, get your unity on, and then get your shout on at 6:30 with kickoff time.
Do you guys have a website where people can get more information on the walk?
They're working on it.
All right, well, they're working on it, but I know my graphics guy is putting up something right now as we speak, and that's at www.mygscc.org, and so that would be up within probably about another hour or two.
Okay.
Now, go ahead, Rabbi.
Yes, it's all over the Facebook and Vines. So basically, it is out there. People know about it, and we're getting more applications to send to more information to everyone else and all the communities, and hopefully it will be a very successful beginning for unity for all of us.
Very nice.
What is Reverend Sharpton going to be there, Phil?
Reverend Sharpton's schedule is quite busy, and I haven't confirmed with him if he will be there. However,
the reason I asked though is because and we hear it. Some people don't understand Reverend Sharpton's role in things. They think he's a rabble rouser. They think he's just an ambulance chaser causing problems and things like that. But do you think that the National Action Network in attempting to do this, people will look past that and hopefully look towards unity? Because there are people who have problems with it.
Right. Well, people are going to have problems no matter what you do. The reality is that if you're doing it from the heart or not, and I've known Reverend Sharpton and worked with him and understand that his intentions is to make a change. However, just like 50 years ago, you have Martin Luther King, who has done so many things for so many people, but there still was a lot of hatred against him. So you're always going to have these opinions. You're always going to have these perceptions. The main thing is that you're doing it regardless if there's TV there or not. Reality is that we need media to let people know that there is a change that needs to take place, and then people will perceive the way they want to perceive it.
Once again, going on this Sunday, 2 o'clock. What's the actual address again?
It's on the corner. We'll be meeting on the corner of Linden and Merrick Boulevard in Jamaica, Queens.
Very good. Rosenberg.
Yes, sir.
You experience a lot of hate here at Hot 97, right?
I mean, I guess if you didn't bring it up all the time. No, sure.
Yeah, you're front, and we got a rabbi here and a black reverend here,
That's
and
true.
you're gonna not take this opportunity to address the fact that people hate on you because you're Jewish and you're at a black radio station. And why should you have an opinion in hip hop?
Sure. I get those things all the time. But I mean, everyone gets ignorant comments from ignorant people. That happens all the time.
But do you think that, like, what they're attempting to do with this march and bringing people together could obviously open some dialogue, because there is some inherent issues between the black community and the Jewish community. People forget that the Jewish community was very involved in the civil rights movement. And has been involved in these things since the beginning, but a lot of people like to have revisionist history and act like it hasn't been that way.
Well, yeah, the Jews and black people in this city have had issues since like the 80s. There's been a history of sort of things that happened and nasty situations that were blown up by the media. And so, yeah, I do think it's great to see people coming together, especially in New York, because I do think in particular the black community and the Jewish community should be a unified front. And I think too often they're not. So I do think that's fantastic. Can that help me with morons on Instagram comments? I don't know. But I'm okay with that.
We'll pray for them, though.
That's all we can do sometimes, Rev. Sometimes we got to pray. So you got to pray just to make it today.
Really? Really, bro?
Hammer, back.
Trying to have a serious conversation.
Sorry.
You see how this happens, right? We're trying to do something serious. You're trying to bring people together.
There's nothing wrong with having a little fun, Ebro.
I have to pull them into part. It's like pulling teeth to get them to participate in.
Ebro, you're doing a wonderful job.
Am I though, Reverend? Am I?
Yes, you
Am
are.
I though?
You praying to get the strength? Are you like, Lord, give me the strength? Is that where you are right now?
Go ahead. When's this Sunday? I'm going to ignore you. Where is it at? One more time. Let's hit it one more time. Since you guys, I'm trying to get you guys to
Linden
contribute
Boulevard, 2 p.m., Ebro.
here. Who are these individuals behind you?
Right
Are
behind,
these organizers? Who are these people?
Right behind here is the visionary Patrick Blanc.
And Patrick Blanc, who are you, sir?
My name is Patrick Blank. I'm a New York City detective.
Okay.
I've been on for 20 and a half years. I'm also the president of Embrace Your Kids organization.
Okay.
Which is an organization based out of Queens since 2006.
And you're involved in this march. How is the NYPD also going to be active in this? Because there's been some, dissension amongst the ranks with you all. There's been some issues that you guys have been dealing with ever since. Rest in peace. Those 2 officers' lives were taken over in Brooklyn. Since the Eric Garner situation in Staten Island, are you going to be addressing any of that at this march?
Actually, you know what? To me, all lives matter. Whether it's black, white, yellow, green, all lives matter. And this is one of the reasons why we're here today. We even have Eric Garner's mother. She's going to be part of this walk.
So she is involved.
Yeah, she is.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Wow,
Quinn's
that's
gonna be
great.
part of the walk. So
Do you, as an officer of the
Detective.
law, a detective,
Yes,
excuse me,
demote me already.
yeah, no, I don't want to demote you. But do you? What was the energy like after the Eric Garner? Because I know you guys don't generally, NYPD detectives, y'all don't speak out against each other. And it's frustrating for us citizens. Right? Because we know that there are individuals amongst y'all that felt like that was wrong.
yeah, but at the end of the day, like I said, all lives matter, man. All lives matter. And I grew up.
I get the PC talk, sir. I get the PC talk.
I grew up in Queens, so I know how it is. To be on both sides. So, and that's why it was so important for me to get involved in 1995 when I became a cop. I wanted to be that change because it was worse back then. You know what I'm saying? I see it getting like that again. So that's why I started the organization called Embrace the Kids. That's how we're here today, to make sure everybody get together to form unity amongst New York City.
So and because you've experienced on both sides, have you been able to be a part of the change that you thought you would be able to be a part of when you started? Like when you decided, look, I'm gonna be a cop. Things are bad in the neighborhood where I'm from, but I want to make a change. Do you feel like you've been able to make that change?
Yes, I think I did. It's still a process. It's still a process, and everybody coming together makes the process a little bit easier. But it's definitely a process. It's gonna be a long process, but just as long as we take that road to make it better, I think it's getting there.
That's what's up.
And
you don't have a problem with De Blasio, do you? Did you have a problem with De Blasio?
Actually, I'm cool with De Blasio. I'm cool with De Blasio. I have no problem with De Blasio at all. Like
do you think he handled the Eric Garner thing bad?
I think he's human. Some people might say he did it wrong. Some people say he did great.
I'm asking you though.
I think he did all right. I think he did good.
You didn't love all of it.
I mean, like I said, man, unfortunately, it's a life loss. We have to do what we have to do today to make sure it doesn't happen again.
I never got to grill a detective before, so you're in my zone right now.
That's pretty
amazing.
amazing.
When I'm out there, I'm not shook over there. You in my zone right now.
I am.
You can't run from me right now.
The lights on me right now.
Out there, y'all can come get me. In here, this is me now.
The lights on me. The lights right on me.
now.
It's definitely you.
So you felt like he handled it good?
Nah, not yet. I'm good.
You felt like De Blasio handled it good?
I think he was pretty good. Like I said, there's always room for improvement in everything that we do. And I think that's why we're here today, to improve.
Well,
things.
I appreciate you being a part of it.
Definitely. Thank you.
And I wish more people like yourself were vocal in being a part of this so people could see all cops ain't bad. All detectives ain't bad. And that's a problem. Like, we don't hear from y'all.
Right.
And that's a problem. That whole blue line, we stick together, we not. Fam, somebody on my team screws up, somebody on my team screwed up.
That's
right? We step out and we say, yo, somebody screwed up.
And sometimes he says it when we don't even screw up.
Sometimes just for things they haven't done yet.
But it's like this. It's like that for all of us, though. You know what I'm saying?
But we don't hear it.
Yeah.
We don't hear it. And then you got what's the man from the union always jumping up every time. Oh, it's this and that. And, crying and stuff. We're like, yo, why is he always crying foul ball, man? Something happened to a regular person and regular people feel some type of way. Yeah. We don't get to hear from y'all.
We want unity.
I know, but we don't get to hear from you, man.
That's why we thank you guys for also seeing the vision.
Man, you trying to hit me with the politics.
Well, what do you want him to do? You think he can't speak on? You asked him to speak on behalf of all detectives and police officers.
Speak for him.
But he is.
I think he actually saying that he liked how the mayor handled things. That's a statement.
Did he say that?
He did. I think he did.
He said, I kinda.
No, he didn't use the word kind of. He said he thought the mayor did a good job.
All right. He gave me the all right.
Ebro, you're just really excited to get to go after a cop.
I think that's what it is. I think
just step away from the microphone. You did fine, sir. Don't worry about it. Let's meet who else is involved. What's your name, sir?
What's up, my brother?
What up there, Ebro?
How you doing, sir?
Orville Hall. And my background is marketing, and me and Ebro go
20
back.
years.
20 years. And I think I'm a good friend of Patrick, and we grew up together in Hollis. I'm from Hollis. And what their goal is exactly what Ebro just was talking about. The world right now is divided. Nationalities against nationalities, cultures against cultures, races against races. What I got concerned about and why I got on board as the marketing strategist is because we need a strategy to make sure that we keep a platform to give everybody that feels that equality and unity does exist. You guys work together. Part of your show's background is about multicultural. I manage a construction team. My crew is black, white, Mexican. You know what I'm saying?
Asian,
and what it is, this movement is about unity. It's about not letting all of these visuals of hate exist and nothing else to combat it. No visuals of unity, no visuals of people getting along together. And what happens is, if we don't start creating events showing visually that people do work together, people do live together, then in the bad times, how are we going to work together? So this movement of unity is about building a platform that will show that it's not all just about hate. Okay, the media is just going to show hate. That's how they evolve.
Ratings. Negativity gets ratings.
Right. Online, most people is going to spew hate because they're behind their phone. Okay, we're going to make everybody come outside and show us that there's more people that is about unity and love than is about hate. Simple as that. There's still going to be problems. There's still going to be people that don't like each other. If somebody called me the N-word and I call them a white word, we grew up saying everything, okay? As a man, Even if you don't like me, I hope we can look at a situation and judge it equally. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? And there's not going to be any equality if there's no unity. So this march is about starting a platform that will show unity.
Are you all at the phase where you know 5 steps ahead? So this march is going to happen.
Well, you know me.
I know
Ebro.
you know, but I'm setting it up,
Yes.
teeing it up for you
Yes.
to
We
talk about the next step. So this march happens,
Yes.
and then
this march happens, and at this march we hope everybody comes out and pull out your phones. We know y'all know how to do selfies and all that. Today, on that day, pull out your phones and take some pictures with somebody you don't know. Take somebody with a picture with somebody of another nationality, another culture, and post that, so that the world could start seeing that the media, the views you're seeing in the media is not it. After this, all of the content we get from this event, we're going to make a homepage, like you said, somewhere we can drive people that they can see, and somewhere that people can go and see that there are more of us that believe in equality than don't. Simple as that. Past that, we'll start building these events with the rabbi, with the reverend, with anyone that wants to be involved, that will give people the opportunity to pull out their phones and show visuals of unity.
now, people you can speak to. I know you don't like to brag
Yeah.
about your past,
Right.
Being from Hollis, right?
Hollis crew all day.
Right.
Yeah.
You have been part of this hip hop thing.
Yeah, since the beginning.
Since my Adidas.
Right. Right.
And you saw firsthand what hip hop did for bringing cultures together.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you feel like people forget that in hip hop?
You know what I think is, I think the world has a lot of things, right? If you know, this whole thing with the police, hip hop has been saying that since NWA, since Ice-T, since Public Enemy. You know, hip hop is like our African drums. We've been telling each other what's going on in our hoods since the 70s. Okay, so those problems are there. Yes, I don't think hip hop is playing a big enough role. Okay, but again, our concern now is, if you took all the visuals from the last 2 months and put them in a time capsule, and somebody dug them up 50 years from now, they would think we hate each other, that the whole world hate each other. Okay, so this is our small way to start a platform that say, put this in the time capsule too. Okay, put this in there too, and let's show that if we can't explain it, then you could look at this and see, yeah, there was problems, but there was a lot of people that actually lived together and worked together and played together and joked together also. Okay, so again, that's our main concern, the visuals that's going out that we can't take back. And we know how, you know, marketing, you know, perception is reality. Once that perception becomes solid, it takes millions to change it. So we want to get in front of it and try to create something that everybody can be a part of with your phone. Show some unity, show some visuals of unity. Don't let the media be the only thing that creates our legacy.
There you go, Rosenberg. What's the location and the day and time
This
for this
Sunday,
gathering?
this Sunday,
At
2
2
p.m. Linden Boulevard and what?
Merrick.
Linden and Merrick. That's quite the intersection. It goes down this Sunday. So, and you'll be able to do it and be home in time for the Super Bowl.
Rabbi, Reverend, anything with? Oh, what's your name, young man?
Want to introduce Benny?
What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? My name is Benny Abdurrahmanov, and basically, originally when we started this with Pat, you know, we thought bigger than it actually was. You know, we wanted to take it out there. We wanted everybody to, you know, not be scared. You know, take out your phone, start taking pictures, show the love, show that, you know, we all want to be together. And as you said, Oval, you know, we are gonna take this internationally. We actually planning to go to Jamaica in a couple of months. We want to take it there. We want to go to Miami, Los Angeles. You know, not just stay in New York and just being like New York, because in New York, you know, we do need it. It's a big thing, you know.
But New York, a lot of us have to deal with different cultures as a part of our lifestyle.
Yeah.
So even when we have problems, we know we still got to get on a train together. We got to live next door to each
you
other.
know.
We got to work with each other. There's a lot
That's
of
where
diversity
everybody
there.
left. You know, everybody left to come. They came to New York, so
Yeah.
that's what we're all.
But
you know,
other parts of the world and the country is
Exactly.
very separate.
Yeah, so, you know, this is not just the first step. We're going to take it many more steps. And we have also, we're trying to get Dr. Martin Luther King's family to come by to the to give a nice speech.
Okay,
you know, we
dope.
think that'd be beautiful because, you know, at the end, you know, we're trying to take what Martin Luther King did and incorporate it in what we're trying to do, just to make it, you know,
Cohesive
exactly
and keep
take
that,
it
keep
to
that
the future.
momentum.
You know, we
yeah.
want us to be, you know, after we're gone, you know, we want someone to do the same thing what we did. We want it to be, you know, known that what we did, we want it to be going down generation to generation. So this is not the end. You know, you guys will see a lot more of us.
Are you gonna let this young man come here and talk on that microphone and not talk about his hair? Because that thing,
I'll give you the hair.
That thing is beautiful.
I'll give
I mean,
you the
that is
hair.
a pompadour
with.
He's been looking at it since he walked in.
Time out now. Time out. If you're gonna respect that man's pompadour with the yarmulke.
That's
right.
The yarmulke.
God, Jay.
I'm willing to give it.
My
to you.
man,
I'll
I
give
wish you
both.
could. That hair.
But Rosenberg,
You know how out of here I'd be with that hair right now?
but you know, it's 2 for the price of 1. You get the hair, you get the yarmulke.
I'll take both. That's fine. Because the hair blocks the yarmulke from the front angle. They won't even know
So
what
you
you're
don't even know. It's like a secret yarmulke.
You're secret religious.
That's right.
No, guys, this sounds really fantastic. Again, this Sunday, 2 p.m., Linden Boulevard and Merrick in Queens. Come out, support, take pictures, show unity. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you guys coming through. And,
Anything
tell
we-
us.
It's also
Anything
one thing I
we
want to
didn't
say.
touch on. Go
One
ahead.
of my partners that couldn't be here, Ruben Abdurakhmanov, he's also a part of this. He couldn't be here today, and also Gabby, one of our basically, she's working with me, and you know we're trying to get a bunch of people to get involved in this. So these people couldn't be here today, but you know if they were, they would say some great words as well.
Dope.
Thank you.
There it is. Give
Thank
it
you,
up,
guys.
man. Good
Thank you,
talk,
guys.
good talk. Oh, the detective, you want some more?
No, it's over, bro.
So
Yo,
you ain't got to say detective. Patrick is good enough. Patrick Blank. I'd like to say thanks a lot to Hot 97 for seeing the vision, Shawnee Culture,
Yes.
Value for Care for making it happen also. And it's going down Sunday at 2 o'clock. You're seeing the movie Selma, now experience the walk.
That's
all
what's
right?
up. Thank you, man. Thanks, guys.